Hello everyone students, how are you all? I hope you all are fine. Good. So do you have remember what we have studied in our previous class? We have studied about the breathing, that is the respiration process, and in that we have seen the mechanism of respiration, then the how the carbon dioxide get affected into the lime water, so that activities 10.6 and 10.5 we have studied. Okay, so now today we are going to continue the last topic of this chapter, that is the breathing in other animals. Okay, now hereafter we have till now we have studied the breathing process of human beings, and I think you have got the idea about that, how the breathing processes happens in the human beings. Okay, so now it's not same for all the living organisms, just like other animals, plants. In every organism, the breathing process is different. Okay, here we will see the breathing in other animals. Okay, so now page number 115. This is our last topic of this chapter, breathing in the other animals. So firstly we will see that firstly you have to know that कि आपको पता चलना चाहिए कि breathing means how much it is important. It is very much essential for all the living organism. It's not only that the humans only the breathing is very important. In all the living organisms, just like you can say that even small insect also, सब में क्या होता है, breathing very important, means breathing is very important process in every living organism, even plants also. Okay, so now firstly we will see that in cockroach, means in insects, in cockroaches it have the small openings. Okay, most of the insects have the small opening that is known as the spiracles. Okay, so through that spiracles they can the exchange of gases takes place, and the insects have the network of air tubes which is known as the tracheae. So this is used for the gas exchange. Understood? Means taking of oxygen and removing of carbon dioxide. So how they do this breathing process? So they take the oxygen, and this oxygen is passes through these spiracles into these tracheal tubes. Okay, then which is diffuse into these body टिश्यूज़ में सेल्स होते हैं, जो टिश्यूज़ होते हैं हमारी बॉडी के, मीन्स इंसेक्ट्स के, उसमें वो क्या होते हैं, डिफ्यूज़ होता है, एंड देन इट रीचेस टू द एवरी सेल ऑफ द insects. Okay, afterwards carbon dioxide इट फ्रॉम द सेल, जो मतलब एक्सेल होता है तब वो कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड क्या हो जाता है, इट गोज इन टू द ट्रैकिल ट्यूब्स एंड देन आफ्टरवर्ड्स इट मूव्स आउट टू द spiracles. That means the spiracles is used for the exchange of gases. Understood? So these air tubes or tracheas are found only in the insects. Okay, not on in any other group of animals. Only insects में ही वो tracheal tube जो होते हैं वो found होते हैं. Understood? You can see the figure 10.9. You will get the idea how this tracheas, means this tubes, network of tubes is found in the insects. Okay, just like cockroach and other insects. Okay, now the second type of animal, that is the earthworm. I think all of you have seen earthworm. Earthworm is how it looks. It looks like a weight, means more, they have the moist wet skin. Okay, उनके moist and slimy skin होती है. So they breathe through that skin. वो किसके through breathing करते हैं? उनके moist and slimy skin के through breathing करते हैं. Okay, and means gases can pass through that. Okay, even earth that frog is also have the frog can breathe through the skin also, and also through the lungs. Frogs के क्या होते हैं? Frogs also have the lungs. उनके भी lungs होते हैं, but when they are present in air, so they breathe through the lungs, but and even when they are present in water, so they breathe through the skin. Understood? So therefore they are known as amphibians. Frogs को क्या कहा जाता है? Amphibians होते कहा जाता है, उनको amphibians बोलते हैं, because of that they can breathe through the skin as well as through the lungs. Understood? So this is the breathing process of amphibians. Okay, now come on the next page number, that is the 116. The next is breathing underwater, that means fish. All of you know that well-known example of aquatic animal, that is the fish. Fish have which organ for breathing? Fish have the gills. Okay, so they use these gills for the taking the oxygen which मिक्सड इन द वाटर. गिल्स के थ्रू वो क्या करते हैं, जो भी ऑक्सीजन मिक्स हुआ है वाटर में डिज़ोल्व हुआ है, सो दे कैन टेक दिस ऑक्सीजन विच इज़ डिज़ोल्व इन द वाटर विद द हेल्प ऑफ गिल्स, एंड दिस गिल्स आर द वेल सप्लाइड विद द blood vessels. Okay, so gills are the breathing organ of the fish. Understood? Now it is about the animals. Now let us see the breathing of plants. Plants also breathe. Yes, plants also breathe. वो भी breathing करते हैं. How they take the oxygen from the surrounding means air and they remove the carbon dioxide. So how they breathe? They breathe through the small holes which are present on the leaves known as the stomata. Okay, stomata जो उनके बहुत tiny pores होते हैं, so that tiny pores which are present underside of the leaves. कहाँ पे present रहते वो? Underside present रहते leaves के. So through that small pores, this exchange of gases takes place in the plants. Okay, plants also take the oxygen from the air and they remove the carbon dioxide. Okay, and when they do this, so the the oxygen is used for the breaking down of glucose into carbon dioxide. मतलब जो ऑक्सीजन उन्होंने लिया है वो यूज़ होता है किसके लिए? फॉर द ब्रेकिंग ऑफ फूड, दैट इज़ द glucose into the carbon dioxide. Okay, so that process is occurs in plants also. Now you know what, in plants the root cells, this root cells needs the oxygen for generating energy. So what they do, they take the oxygen from the air space which present in the soil particles. जो root cells होते हैं plants के, वो क्या करते हैं? They take the oxygen from the root, means from the soil. Okay, in soil whatever the oxygen is present between the space, so they take the oxygen from that. So you can see the figure 10.11. Okay, so this roots takes the air from the air space which is present between the soil particles के बीच में जो भी space होती है, मतलब जो air present होती है, so this air takes place by the roots. Okay, so root takes this oxygen. But suppose if we will what will happen when the plant roots of the plants are over watered? अगर हमने बहुत ज़्यादा वाटर डाला है रूट्स के अंदर, मतलब रूट्स में प्लांट्स के, सो क्या होगा? If the plant is over watered, that means that the space of the soil particle is packed and it is not वैकेंट, मतलब वो जो एम्प्टी स्पेस है जिसके थ्रू सॉइल क्या कर रहे थे, रूट्स क्या कर रहे थे, ऑक्सीजन ले पा रहे थे. सो नाउ दिस गैप इज नॉट एम्प्टी एंड इट इज़ फुल्ली means it's filled by the water. So plant can't take the oxygen from the soil. Okay, plant क्या नहीं कर सकते, ऑक्सीजन नहीं ले सकते. So it's harmful for the plant. So we should not over water, we should not pour the too much of quantity of water to the plants. हमें ज़्यादा पानी नहीं डालना चाहिए. So that is the reason only plants cannot breathe properly in the overwater plant. Okay, so keep this thing in the mind, and that roots also takes the oxygen from the soil particles, gap of the soil particles. Okay, now here our chapter is completed. I hope you have understood this respiration topic of human means we have studied this respiration of topic of human beings, then the other animals also, and the plant. Okay, now in our next class we will continue our exercise and the question answers. Okay, thank you.